I think it's pretty obvious we got a lot of work to do. Yeah, there's some good things out here, but a lot of errors certainly, and just a lot of work we have to do in a lot of areas.
You had some guys missing. I mean, a lot of guys missing.
If you give me your running backs,
where do you want to start?
Start with the running backs. Start with the running backs.
I'll start with the serious guys.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we did have a couple serious injuries this week. Ruben Lau tore an ACL, so we're going to lose him for the season. Then Noel McMillan fractured his hand, which required
his right one. Yeah.
Cried surgery midweek, and we'll probably get him back midweek next week. So those two guys. And we had two pretty good sprains. Everything else is bumps, bruises, but two pretty good sprains. And it's frustrating just because it makes it hard to make progress, certainly. It makes it hard to evaluate the team.
So how long do you keep the sprains out? I mean,
depends on the sprain.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
We have two that were significant. They're going to be a while. So it's one of those deals.
Is it the two running backs, Hill and Garman?
No. The running backs I don't think they're in the sprain category. I don't think.
But they didn't play today. Were they injured? They just held on?
We have guys with bumps and bruises, so it's just one of those deals.
How's Reese? How's Reese?
I hope okay. He got run over here on the sidelines, and looks like he might have injured his left leg, maybe tore a hamstring. I don't know yet, so I'm not sure. I'm guessing a little bit.
Do you expect those two freshmen to be back at practice and be ready to go?
Yeah, we hope so. They're doing some good things, and it's nothing serious. I think. Talking about the running backs now?
Yeah, Garman and Hill.
They have a chance on Monday to be ready. I think all the guys should be back Monday, but it's frustrating because you can't really evaluate anything.
PJ Lowry, is he in that sprain category or the?
Hey, so he's got a sprain, so.
Quentin Austin in that sprain.
Yep, nothing too major.
The offense in general, did you like parts of it today? That 2-minute drill looked pretty good at the end.
Yeah, well, it did and it didn't. That's probably representative. We were doing some good things. There were some good plays in there, but there were a couple dumb plays as well. Taking a sack when we had a shot at a field goal, so that put us in a pretty bad situation. We were able to overcome that, and then defensively, the ball being thrown over our heads, that's not a good thing. So there are some things we got a lot of things to work on.
Think about where this team was the last time you were in Kinnick in the spring versus where it is right now. How much growth have you seen out of your guys just in general?
Tough comparison again because we have way too many guys out right now, and so it's really hard to say. And last time we were here, I guess we had 15. That was our 15th workout. This is our 11th. So, we're probably further ahead in some ways, but not as far in some other areas. So that's hard.
Is this typical?
That offense today, you had some 5 wide. You threw to the tight ends a lot.
Yeah, I think tight ends are one of our better positions right now, and we feel pretty good about CJ. Zach Derby's had a really good spring. He's done a nice job. Younger guys, I think, are doing some good things, and. Yeah, I will say our receivers have done better. I wasn't real pleased with them in the spring. I think they've done better thus far. Looking at guys like Jordan Cott and Don Shumpert have improved, and that's good to see. We need all the help we can get there. But, we got a lot of things to put together still.
Is it typical to have that many significant guys out at this time of year?
Well, injuries are part of football. Yeah. And, I think part of it, the majority, not all, but the majority of our minor injuries are first-year players or second-year players who are still trying to just kind of figure out the tempo in general right now. So I think that's part of it. Youth factors in there.
Have Garman and Hill been kind of what you expected so far?
Yeah, they've been doing fine, but it's unfortunate because today was a big day. We don't tackle a lot in practice, and we may have to do more of it than we expected, just so we can find out how they play.
Brad Rogers was
when they do get tackled. And Brad, Brad's been in and out of the injuries too, so it's just hard to, get any continuity.
How do you talk about tackling, and you have to do it in games, obviously, but it's still in camp, there's such a fine line between, especially with running back situations.
Yeah, we've never done a lot of it, period, since I've been here, and we practice it, but we don't do it live, and but, guys that are going to touch the ball need to be tackled at some point, and certainly all guys on defense need to tackle because it's different. And so, there's no right answer to it. But, in some years they're different than others. We'll probably have to do a little bit more moving forward than we had planned, only because of our situation.
Is there any position group that, I don't want to say that you've put in the rearview mirror and kind of, okay, they're okay, but is there anybody that...
I just said, I think our receivers are doing a little better. I wasn't real thrilled with that group back in the spring. We're doing okay. We're not there yet on either line, and we're not there at receiver either. But at least like I said, guys like Shumpert's had a good preseason. Yeah, I mean, he really, second half of spring ball, he improved, but he's had his best period of practice so far, over 11 days. I'd say the same about Jordan Cotton. You know, Jordan flashed about 5 years ago. I'm joking, but it was about 3 springs ago, and then, but he's done a nice job this camp, so that's good. The tight ends have been solid.
Are you finding bodies in the defensive line